Hey everyone, big news today. I actually bought a new reel. This is a Shimano Sienna 500 FD, whatever that means. It was about 30 bucks. And the important thing is I really need a new reel because I'm so cheap. I've been using the same reel for a long time, and it has a problem. After a while, when you fish with it and crank it, eventually the screw that holds the handle on it starts coming loose. And I am so cheap that I have just been carrying around a screwdriver with me, and periodically I just tighten it up and it still works that way and it catches fish. But my wife caught me the other day at the store doing my routine, staring at all the fishing stuff, and she said to me, "Why don't you just buy a new reel?" And so I did, and here it is. I'm also going to do something new that I've never done before. I'm going to try loading this up with braided line. I've never used braided line, so that means I got to learn how to tie the knots and all that stuff. Braided line is supposed to have some advantages, like it doesn't have memory. I usually use mono, and it has, you know, that memory, the little coils that stay in it. And this is supposed to run real smooth and not do that. And I'm going to see if I like it. So let's give it a go. Let's put some braided line on and let's go fishing.
The all-braid knot is a great knot used to tie two lines together, for example, a braided fishing line.
One of the things that's supposed to be different about braided line is it's not supposed to give like mono does, so you have to use your pole to keep tension on the line. But you're supposed to be able to feel the bite better, so let's give it a try. Let's go take it to the creek and see what we can catch.
Well, yesterday it was up in the 50s, and today it is a high in the 30s, so we'll see if anything's even biting. I'm gonna head down here to my favorite little hole on my creek, see if maybe we can catch a couple of them, and then I'm going back in because it's cold out here. Yesterday was a bit of a bust. Snagged my line, my kids were in the trees knocking stuff in the water, and it just wasn't working. So anyway, today I'm going to try this little bitty 1/32 ounce trout magnet and see what it does.
One. Hey. All right. Still creek chubs. Oh, there's bluegill. There's even some tiny smallmouth I've caught in here. All right, that's a fish. Another one. Ah. Oh, there he is. Nothing much to him, but he's a little guy. Woo. Well, that was so much fun. I thought I'd come down here to the park and see if I could catch me something besides a creek chub, because that seems to be all that's biting in my creek right now. So maybe I can catch me a bluegill or something and toss him in my pond.
We'll see how this goes. I will say this, This stuff casts a lot smoother than the mono. I often hesitate to use these little 32 ounce guys, or one's 32nd ounce. Ooh, there's a little bitty guy biting at it, because you cast them, they just don't go anywhere. But this stuff, it just slings it right out there like butter. And there's fish going after this thing, but they're teeny tiny. And just like in my pond, or my creek, I only want to hit it off the bottom. And this little creek going into the lake here has got a lot more stuff on the bottom, so it's just kind of collecting it on the little bait. And they're checking it out, and they're like, well, it's just weeds. Maybe one of them will hit it. But they're checking it out. See here, all caked up with goop and stuff. That's no fun. So we'll try this little guy. This is my old faithful little black curly tail grub, and see if I can do this without getting it snagged. Oh, ha ha! Looky there, I got one. Teeny tiny, skinny crappie. Itty bitty guy. Look how skinny he is. There you go, buddy. There we go. Another crappie. Whoop. Off the little curly tail grub. Cool. That's all right. Oh, yeah. He's a little bigger than the other one, but he still ain't much. Yeah. There we go. Pretty little fish. Let's let him go. So overall, I'd say the reel works pretty good. I'm not a real brand snob when it comes to reels. As long as it's, you know, smooth and it works and doesn't have parts falling off, I'm good, you know. It reels. The big thing is going to be the braid. My thoughts on it so far. The cons or the downside, I guess, would be it's different. I'm not used to it yet. It does feel different when you catch something or snag something or whatever, and I'll just have to get used to that. The stuff that I like about it, it's definitely smoother and it casts farther, which, since I use a lot of smaller baits, I try to catch a lot of panfish and stuff, that's really nice. You can cover a lot more water because, man, you sling that and it goes. The other thing that I really like is the sound that it makes. I really like that sound. That zzz sound. Yeah, that gets me excited. So I'm gonna keep using it for now, and see if I can get used to it, try it out. But I liked it. I caught some fish, had a fun day, and here's a couple of them that I caught yesterday before I switched my line. Have a great day. God bless. There he is. Come here. Gotcha. I don't know.